So sometimes what you may want to do while making forms is that if they choose one option, you might want to redirect them onto a particular question while redirect them onto another question if they select another option. So if I were to go around over here and let's say use that option, then I need to go around and using something called the branching method. So to do that, I'm going to go around and use the radio button type question right here in which I can add in branching. So over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and say, do you like video games right here? So if they answer this as, let's say, yes, then they have to answer, let's say, one question, and if they select no, then they may have to answer another question. So I'm just going to go around and then add in, let's say, a text question right here and say, what are your favorite things about playing video games right here? So let's say if they select out the answer yes right here, then this is the question they have to answer, and this is going to be a long answer. And if I were to go around over here, I'm not going to choose a choice question right here, and if they choose, let's say for example, no, then they would have to answer why do you not like video games right here. So I'm just going to say, why don't you prefer video games, just like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the branching option over here on the first question. So I'm simply going to go around and click right there and go around onto three dot button, and then I'm going to click on add branching. So once I do that, over here it says, do you like video games? And the choices are yes and no. And over here it says, if I were to select yes right here, it directly goes to the next question, which is okay as well. But over here, I'm going to go around and select out what are your favorite things right here. So let's say this is what I want. If I were to go around over here and select out no, then it should directly go to why don't you prefer video games? So once this is done, if I were to go to preview, I can click on yes right here, and you can see that this actually pops up. But over here, the third question pops up as well. But if I were to go around and select no, only this question pops up right here. As you can see, it's interactive. But over here, there is an error. You can see that why don't you prefer video games also pop up, and that is something that I don't want. So in order for the third question to not pop up, I need to go around onto the second question right here, and over here I'm going to add branching from over here as well. So simply instead of going to next, I want it to end the form after that, so it does not show up the third question. Similarly, just for the safety sake, I'm going to end the form after this one as well, and then it won't show up the other question. So if I were to go back right here and go to preview, now if I were to select yes, it says, what are your favorite things about playing a video game? And if I were to select no, then it says, why don't you prefer video games right here? And similarly, you can go around and keep on adding in more branching questions if you like as well. So you can just go around over here, add a new question. Let's say, for example, what sort of games you like right here? And I'm just going to go around and say FPS right here, platformer, and then I'm just going to go around and say others right here, just like this. And let's say if they answer out what are your favorite things about a video game, then I want them to display this as well. So I'm going to go around on to add branching right here, and over here for what are your favorite things about a video game, I'm just going to go around and select this one as well. So click on back, and if I were to go around over here onto preview, select yes, and you got two options right here. No, you got one question to answer. And that is how you can use the branching question option inside of Microsoft Forms and make your form much more interactive and targeted towards specific users to collect out information. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.